Last week, I went through all the Easter eggs I could find in episode 1 of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, the classic game from 2007 that's perfect for trolling Obi-Wan. Just knock him over the cliff, knock him off again and again. It's all part of the fun. Today, I'm going to go through all the Easter eggs, secrets, and details I could find in episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Also, if you know about any that I missed, please let me know down below. I know, my eyes can fail me sometimes. My brain can fail me sometimes. So please let me know when I'm having a mental breakdown. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. I'm going to skip the entire first mission because the flying missions in the original LEGO Star Wars games are completely cursed. No way. And I didn't find anything there anyway. Okay, so at the end of Bounty Hunter Pursuit, as Zam's speeder is coming in for a crash landing on the surface of Coruscant, a group of civilians scramble out of the way, but they aren't just any random civilians. Here we have Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba from the Cantina in A New Hope. I'm pretty sure this guy here could be passed as Greedo, looks pretty much the same to me, same outfit. This Celestin is Ten Num from the Battle of Endor, he flies a B-Wing, and this guy here is a Weequay from Jabba's sail barge, all hanging out together on Coruscant and Attack the Clones. Funny. What are they doing here? Ten Num decides to just lie down, and you can actually see him just passed out on the floor as Zam's speeder crashes. Once Obi-Wan arrives on Kamino, if you use an astromech droid to open this door here, you'll realize that instead of finding an awesome hidden room with lots of goodies and Easter eggs and secrets, you've just opened the janitor's closet. Inside are a bucket and a broom, which you can use to sweep the floors of Kamino and take up a part-time job as the facility's janitor. Forget the whole Jedi Order. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon have found a higher purpose. Oh, so that's how they keep this place so clean. They hired a couple of Jedi to do the cleaning. Makes sense now. They can use the Force, literally use the Force to clean. Have you guys noticed that the test tube babies in the LEGO cloning facility are literally just a single tiny LEGO piece? To think this is how the clones started. How it started, how it's going. But seriously, in the film, there are actually babies in the cloning pods in Attack of the Clones, so it seems the LEGO version of babies are just these. How does that make sense? In this bonus room, there are two Kaminoans standing in front of a TV screen watching the opening crawl from a Star Wars film. But which film are they watching? Well, let's get to the bottom of that. I'm assuming it's Attack of the Clones. They're probably wanting to see themselves appear in the film. They had background roles, background characters. They're just chilling in the film. Hey, let's watch the film. Let's go to the fancy room and watch the, oh yeah, great. Sounds good. Let's, oh, there you are. Look at them. No. Then if you use the Force on this lever, the screen will change to show a ship flying through an asteroid field. I think this is Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, but it's really tough to tell. I don't know. I figured maybe it's that section where he's flying through the asteroids, Jango's chasing him, seismic charges, that whole thing, maybe. If you press all these buttons in the correct order, you'll start Kamino and Disco. Dude, what even is this game? What genius devs decided to include this? Kamino is dancing and what? On Kamino, once you make your way to Jango's apartment and he shoves Obi-Wan aside, what kind of greeting is this? Dude, you'll see this incomplete painting on the wall, or mosaic. If you open up this compartment 3 times, make sure to get all the pieces out of there, you're able to complete the mosaic of Jango. The dude keeps a painting of himself on the wall. He's hanging art of himself, his own helmet. But the best thing about it is that it's interactive art. This ain't no normal mosaic. No, this is special. If you use the Force on the complete mosaic, Jango's helmet will turn into a clone trooper's. Little foreshadowing there. So you know how in episode 1 negotiations, literally the first room of this entire game, you can use the Force on these chairs to make them do this. Well, Attack of the Clones also has its own Cantina Band chairs inside Jango's apartment on Kamino. Although instead of dancing, these chairs just jitter rapidly up and down. Qui-Gon's powers have doubled since the last time we met Count. Way more than negotiations. You remember this scene in Attack of the Clones that's literally just one big meme?
Yep. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe, possibly.
You know how Jango mutters this to Boba?
Boba, do that soy.
Yeah, Boba, do that soy. I wonder what he actually said then. I bet it's something in Maori. And tells his son to go close the door to this room here, the one with the armor and jetpack inside. Well, that's this room here in LEGO Star Wars. And if you use an astromech droid to open the door, one of Jango's jetpack rockets will fly out. And you can also see a jetpack sitting on the floor. Jango left this one behind, it seems. You know those really weird spoon chairs the Kaminoans use when Obi-Wan shows up? Did you know you can actually find them in LEGO Star Wars? They're in a different place though. They're not next to one another here, but you can lift lift them up a little to claim some Lego studs. And, you know, Qui-Gon, you can get up on top of them. That's about it. You can't actually sit in them, though, which is really disappointing. You know, I really want to sit in the spoon chairs, have myself a cup of tea, talk about galactic civil war with the Kaminoans. So, on Kamino in Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan never actually fights anyone except Jango, right? So, for this LEGO Star Wars mission, the developers had to come up with someone for you to fight. And that's where these flying droids come in. As far as I can tell, these were inspired by the droids featured in the Attack of the Clones Game Boy Advance game. That horrendously terrible mess LucasArts signed off on as a game. Yep, it's a game. We're putting a stamp of approval on this thing and we're publishing it. And to anyone who's ever played this, to anyone who grew up playing this, I am so sorry that your parents bought you this over the many other amazing Star Wars games that came out at the time. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the droids in this, pretty sure they're the same as these. At the end of Jedi Battle in the Geonosis Arena, just after you defeat Jango Fett, we get this cutscene of his helmet bouncing across the floor just after Windu did this. If we watch the footage in slow motion, you'll notice you can actually see Jango's head still inside the helmet. Boba's all like, oh no, my daddy, no. Whatever will I do?
I'm in my gym.
Become a ruthless bounty hunter and follow in his steps.
We're starting up a new band called Boba Fett.
Except don't die at the age of what? How old is he? Like 40? No reason to jump down here. Jumps down, gets killed. What did you expect, mate? Why'd you have to go after Mace? You could have just stayed up in safety with Dooku and then, you know, flown off into Slave One and, you know, actually been a good dad. Jango Fett is a terrible dad. Let's all be real. Brings his son to a giant war with executions and all that. What are you doing, man? But anyway, then Boba goes and collects the helmet and his dad's head just falls out. No, that doesn't actually happen. But if it did, I mean, Boba keeps the helmet, right? So he would have had to take his dad's head out. Some dark stuff going on here, man. I don't even want to think about that. Towards the start of the Count Dooku level, you can actually find Count Dooku's speeder bike that he rides on Geonosis, neatly parked over to the side of this room. Although, for some reason, the LEGO version of this speeder bike is blue. Meanwhile, the version in the film looks like this. No idea why the LEGO version is so different. I guess it makes sense though. Don't want to lose this thing in the Geonosis desert. You know what I mean? You park it somewhere, it's painted the same color as the desert itself. It blends in, which is good if you're traveling, you don't want to be spotted. But I mean, you know, LEGO had the better idea. I like the blue version better. Oh, and you can also destroy it to cash in on some sweet LEGO studs. Yes, cha-ching. Do you guys know about any Easter eggs I missed? Let me know in the comments. Also, a huge thanks to my friend Linterni Gamer for helping me find all of these. Go check out his channel in the description below. And for lots more LEGO Star Wars, come check out the Clips channel. Heaps more LEGO content over there. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord for the latest Star Wars gaming news, updates, and everything else. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.